do to cheer things up is to have games night. It's just the easiest thing you can do. Have folks come over, have some fun with some board games. And you know, they're the traditional ones. There's so many new ones out there.
Yeah.
Monopoly's a classic.
It's a classic. I love games night. We host game night regularly.
Yes.
We have a great group of friends that we have a bit of a rotation that we do game night. Oh, please, please, everybody do a game night, whether it be adults or kids or mixed ages. It's so fun.
It is so fun.
Like right away, go to the board games. So. There's the traditional ones out here like Monopoly and Game of Life, but revisit those if you haven't in a while, if game night isn't in your regular routine, because there's new versions that come out. Monopoly this year, are you ready for this? 80th anniversary. 80 years old, Monopoly. I mean, how could it not be good if it's lasted 80 years? Okay,
that's right.
So they put out a really cool anniversary edition, and they've changed up the playing pieces to represent each decade.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
yeah, so there's new versions out there. So if you don't own one, look for one of the special ones, and you know, it's just kind of fun to get.
That is very cool. It's vintage, and like all the generations can relate to it. So since it's the 80th anniversary for Monopoly, our audience is taking home the new Monopoly 80th anniversary edition today. Awesome. And Monopoly is hosting a global vote, which is awesome. So Canada, make sure to vote for your favorite city. Go to cityline.ca for more information on that. I think that's very cool.
Yeah, really cool. And then, like I said, there's other traditional games. I have a favorite one, Pictionary. And
I love that.
Love it, right?
Oh, I love it.
Now, sometimes you hesitate to play some game nights because you might have an odd number. You know, not everyone's coupled off or whatever. The way to fix that, the way we do it, is I pull out Pictionary, and I went to literally the dollar store, I went to Dollarama, and I bought whiteboards.
Yeah.
And dry erase markers, and then just split into teams. Everything doesn't have to be in pairs.
That's true.
And you use all the pieces the same. You're just not using the paper. And well, frankly, it's also environmentally. So if you're doing it in pairs, do it too. They're $1 each. It's nothing.
Well, one of the times when I first met Scott, we did Pictionary. Went out of the room. I said, nobody guesses stuff, right? So when he came back, he was like drawing these amazing cartoons, and people were going, "Gone with the Wind." I don't know, is it a turtle? You know, and he was like so frustrated. He was like, "The best."
That's so smart.
It's true. Sometimes artists, though, can be hard to play with. Like my husband is one, and he draws it too well. And I'm like, just do a stick man. We only have a minute. I get it. It's a dude next, you know. Anyway, it's really fun. So revisit the board games. But if you don't have board games and you've inspired, you want to have a game night tonight, there's lots of games you can play with the stuff you have around the house.
Okay.
So ladies, if you all take a step back. Okay, Tracy, you're the first one.
Okay.
So you know there's a minute to win it games. If you're not familiar with what that is, Google it. There's hundreds of them.
Yeah.
And they're all really, most of them are household items. So the first one is Tracy's. Tracy, you're going to play this one. Okay, so this one is you take a Kleenex box, take all the Kleenex out of it, take that plastic stuff around off as well because you want the hole.
Yeah.
You fill 8 ping pong balls inside the Kleenex box, or something like a ping pong ball.
Okay.
And actually, I didn't know where to buy these. Walmart, FYI. Ping pong balls are at Walmart. And I just somehow ribbons so you can tie this around your waist.
Okay.
So you're going to turn around and tie this securely around your waist.
Okay. I still don't know where this is going, and I'm scared now.
Okay, so the idea while she's tying is each of these you have 1 minute to accomplish the task, okay? So tell me when you're all tied up.
I'm tied up.
Okay, ready? Now, what you have to do is you have to shake the ping pong balls out of the Kleenex box in any way possible. And you have 1 minute to do it.
Ready? She's gonna be good at this.
Okay, ready? Go. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's winter time and we're inside, we're not that active right now. You know, it's one of those days you don't want to. So this really gets your blood pumping.
Oh, that was good. Who's next?
Marilyn, you're next. Okay.
What?
Now I named this one a name that I can't say on air.
So of course Marilyn.
But
I feel like I know what it
involves
is.
a tennis ball and a pair of hose.
Okay.
Okay. So you put old pantyhose, drop a tennis ball into the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Put it on your head.
Like a
You have to be able to breathe. Okay, you want to be able to breathe, so if you want to take it off your face, you can.
Yeah. If you you want to just do that so you can breathe?
Okay, I can breathe.
And your eyes. You can leave it on your eyes. You can show your eyes if you want. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what you're going to do, Marilyn, is.
What?
Jeez Louise. There.
Okay, okay.
Okay, you want to.
I look gorgeous. Oh, I'm so hot. Holy crap. Anyway,
Okay, you want to
what?
swing this ball
Yeah.
with your head, not
Yeah.
using your hands,
It's
to
actually
knock
better like
over
this.
the
Yeah.
plastic
This is-
cups on the floor. 8
Okay.
plastic cups on the
Okay,
floor.
wait, we'll tell you when. Go!
Yeah, go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Go! 2, 3. Right there!
Oh my God, too funny.
Now I know what a robber feels like.
You won it. You
Oh,
won
wow.
it.
That
Okay,
was fun.
I like
So
it.
fun.
To get your blood going, you can do a big thing of cups. You can do a small thing. Don't do less than 8 because you want it to be at least somewhat of a.
And don't do this on a first date.
I don't know. I'm trying to dig it.
You won't be cute.
Okay, Leigh-Ann's up next. Leigh-Ann's up next.
officially afraid. I don't know what you're doing in
Okay,
Vaseline.
yeah, okay, so this is a new canister, don't worry. Bought it at Walmart, you're all good.
That makes me feel better.
Okay, you're gonna take a scoop, you've got to put a dab on your nose.
Oh, perfect.
Then you have to pick a cotton ball up with your nose,
Okay.
bring it over to the ball, and shake it off so it lands in the bowl, and you have to get as many as you can
Okay.
in a minute.
So what I've just discovered about Shoana is you have too much time on your hands.
Okay,
That's a lot.
Actually, don't put that much.
That's a lot. You
Yeah,
just need a
that's
little
good.
dab.
No, like rub it in. It looks
Right?
like
I'm
weird.
supposed to sit. It looks.
Yeah.
You can sit or stand, whatever
Yeah,
makes you
rub it
happy.
in.
There
Okay,
you
that's
go.
good.
There
That's
you go.
better.
That's
Okay,
perfect.
Ready?
okay,
Go.
Go.
There. Go, 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 go. Yay!
Fun.
I think I had a dream about this one.
Okay, so you make it a competition, and
Right.
whoever's got the most
And
cotton balls in
whoever's
the
got the
bowl
most, you can
wins.
either make it whoever has the most or whoever
Put it
gets 8
here.
within a minute
That
or
was
however
awesome.
many. It depends on
Okay.
the age group.
And
you
can
know,
you
love it.
cheat? Is cheating okay?
I'm pretty sure
No,
I'd be all
cheating
right.
is not
Cheating
okay.
is not
Okay.
okay.
No.
Yes. In
No.
our world, we would cheat.
We would cheat.
No,
Yeah,
okay,
we would.
okay. The last one, okay, because it's my turn. The
Okay.
last one is you
Oops,
take
sorry.
a bunch of Oreos
She
or
saves the yummy one for herself.
yeah. Okay, you take. I gotta get my shoes off for this. Okay,
Oh,
you
wow,
take. No, you don't.
serious.
You have to take Oreos or any flat cookie you have around animal crackers, whatever.
Yeah.
Person sits down. You have
Yeah.
to put the cookie on your forehead and only using your mouth or your face muscles, so no Botox here.
Yeah.
You have to get the cookie into your mouth, okay? And in a minute, and if it drops, you have to start again, so you might need a few cookies. Okay,
Okay.
ready? Okay, ready?
Go.
Here she goes.
Go, 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 go,